BY3, it's your girl Naya0302, and I wanted to come to you really quickly and do a review of the Sleek Blush by 3. If you haven't been made aware of, Sleek has brought out 5 limited edition blush trio palettes. These blush trio palettes are not being sold on the Sleek makeup website. They're only being sold at the SUPERDRUGs. So you'd have to know someone that lives in the UK that could purchase them for you at SUPERDRUGs. They are £9.99 in the UK, which equates to about $16 here in US dollars. Well, I did a swap with a young lady by the name of Soraya171, and Soraya wanted to try a couple of products from the US, and so she sent me 3 of the blush trios. But like I said, they have 5 total, and so I reached out to some of my friends that I know that live abroad from when I was in the military, and my friend Angela. So Angela, if you are watching, Angela was so nice to pick up some of these trios for me, and so I was able to get the other 2 also. But before I get started showing you these blushes, I want to first of all say welcome to all my old and new subscribers, and I want to thank each person that reached out and said happy birthday to me. Yes, for all of those who want ID, I did officially turn 51 years old on March 2nd, so I want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you. The love and support you guys give is really, really awesome, and I hope to see another 51 years, God willing. Alright, so I'm going to quickly run through these blush trios, and I will point out all the possible dupes, the ones that look very similar to the permanent lines of blushes that are available on the Sleek website. And the permanent blushes run about $6.50, with shipping, depending on where you live, the shipping is about $10 or so to get the permanent ones. Alright, so the very first trio is called Pink Sprint, and they come in packages like this. So this very first one, the Pink Sprint, here is the outside of the package, here is the back, and inside you get a really nice size mirror, and then you get these beautiful shades right here. And the one that looks like it's a close dupe is this middle one. And I'm going to start over here. This first one is called Pink Parfait, Pink Ice, and Pink Teeny. Well, Pink Ice looks very, very close to Santorini. So here is Santorini, and Santorini is a little bit darker than Pink Ice, but it's close enough if you cannot get your hands on these limited edition ones. So I'm going to quickly give you some swatches of these guys, and that is the pigmentation on Pink Sprint. It's really, really gorgeous, and there it is, swatched out on my hand. Alright, the very next one that I got is called Pumpkin, and there is Pumpkin. And Pumpkin looks like this. This very first one right here is called Lantern, Squash, and Pea Pie. And Lantern looks very much like Aruba, which is on the permanent line. So here is Aruba and there is Lantern side by side. So if you have Aruba, you would possibly get a dupe of it in the Pumpkin trio. And I'll give you swatches of these guys. So there are the 3 shades in Pumpkin. And there they are swatched out on my hand. Really, really gorgeous. I am loving these trios. This very next one is called Lace. And Lace looks like this. And the possible dupe in this one is this middle one here, and it looks like the permanent shade in Rose Gold. And let's see if I have that one. And there is Rose Gold, so I'll put it right there. And Rose Gold looks a tad bit darker, but when you swatch them, they're pretty similar. So in this lace palette, this very first one right here is called Crochet. This middle one is called Guipure, G-U-I-P-U-R-E. And this last one over here is called Chantilly. And they're really, really gorgeous. And I will give you a swatch of those. So there are those three shades right there. And there they are swatched out on my hand. So that is the lace palette. The very next palette that I have is the Flame. And Flame looks like this. Really, really pretty. This middle one looks like it could be a dupe of NARS Exhibit A. So if you have NARS Exhibit A in your collection, you would possibly have a close enough dupe to this one. This first one here is called Furnace, Bonfire, and Molten. And I will give you a swatch of these. And there are those three shades. And there they are swatched out on my hand. So that is the Flame trio. And the very last trio that I have is called Sugar. The focus is. Okay. And Sugar looks like this. And in the Sugar palette, I don't have any possible dupes of this one. This first shade right here is called Turbinado, Moscovado, and Demera. And these look like this. These are like some nice brown, pinkishy browns and plums. And there are those three shades. And let's see if I can get that one. And that is those three swatched out on my hand, with Turbinado being a very light color right there. So those are the Sleek Blush by 3 palettes. Like I said, these are only being sold at SUPERDRUG, and they're being sold for a limited time. They'll be sold till April, or unless supplies run out prior to the fact. So if you have anyone that you know that lives in the UK and you'd like to take advantage of these blushes, definitely reach out to them to see about picking them up for you, and then this way you can have them in your collection. Otherwise, you could go the route of just getting the ones that are available on the Sleek Makeup website. Okay, I also like to say that I have 2 palettes that are up for purchase. If anyone, first come first serve, is or wants them, I have the Pink Sprint, and I also have the Sugar Trio. So if you like, inbox me, and then I will invoice you a PayPal invoice, and then you can have these two in your collection as well. Alright guys, I hope you guys found this informative. Like I said, definitely try out Sleek. Sleek creates some very awesome products at a very affordable price. Alright, take care. Bye.